I want to do a quick 4 month update on my L5S1 lumbar fusion spinal surgery. I've been saying that I'm going to be doing them every month for the first year just to keep everybody updated that's interested. If you are researching back surgeries like I was and watching a whole bunch of these videos before surgery, then I hope that it brings you some encouragement and information that can be helpful. And then down below in the description, you can find all of the links to my previous updates. I have them from a few days after surgery, actually, all the way pre surgery, surgery, and then a few days and week every week for a little bit after surgery, just to keep you updated on the progress of how my surgery went. So, I'm currently 44 years old and I am an athlete. I've been an athlete my whole life. So I went into the surgery pretty fit. And for the first 3 months, I had a fantastic, idyllic recovery that the surgeon and my PT said that they don't really see people recover like that. And I got cleared to do my bike on a trainer and to I was walking miles and miles on the trails and doing great, and I was still following all of the surgeon's restrictions. I don't want to mess this up. I want this to heal properly, and I'm following all the restrictions for the recovery period. And at 3 months, I got cleared to bend, lift, and twist a little bit more because more healing has happened by that point. And that that exact day, I bent over just a little bit, but it was more than I had been bending just to stretch my lower back because it felt really tight that day. And I felt something pop. And that was right at 3 months post op. And now I'm 4 months post op. So this last month has been, I had moments of really deep discouragement and just sadness because I was back in bed. I was icing on and off all day long, taking pain meds, I just Tylenol and ibuprofen and resting. I wasn't doing anything again. I wasn't walking. I wasn't able to enjoy anything that I could enjoy. And I really felt discouraged because I believe it's the Lord that was giving me such a great recovery journey, such a great surgery so far for those first 3 months. And then for that pop to happen. And I did everything I could at home and I contacted my doctor right away and they said, just do home treatment for a week. So I did that. And then after a week, it wasn't better. Oh, and right when it popped on the right side of my lumbar surgery site area. And then it shot a pain and numbness down my right leg, which I'd never experienced before. And that lasted for weeks. And then my left leg went numb and weak again and was giving out from under me, which was really scary because that's why I ended up having surgery, was because my back was broken and my left leg was giving out from under me as I walked. So, it really was discouraging to be back to that point. But I have a very strong faith, and I really trusted that the Lord was allowing it for some reason. And I think it was to slow me down, is what I think it was. Um, and so like a week of home treatment, I did that. And then the doctor's office put me on a steroid pack for 6 days. So start with a higher dose and work your way down for 6 days. And usually the steroids would really help any inflammation I'd had in the past, but they didn't seem to this time. So then they said, well, it could be a fracture or broken hardware. So let's get some x rays. So I did that, got the x rays. They came back totally perfect, beautiful, normal. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Nothing was broken, no new fractures. So, what the doctor figured after 3 weeks of treatment and rest and ice and steroids and all the things is they're pretty sure that it is just some soft tissue, maybe some scar tissue that had grown and attached itself in places since surgery. And because I had those 3 months of almost no bending, lifting, or twisting, it was a tight band that when I finally bent forward. So it caused a lot of pain and a lot of sadness and a lot of discouragement and a lot of new nerve issues that I wasn't happy about. But here I am at 4 months now. It's been a whole month of that flare up, a whole month of rest and ice and taking care of myself and a whole bunch of prayer. And it finally feels almost back to what it did before the flare up. So I was just walking to the office to make this video today and I thought, wow, I don't even feel like I've had surgery. And I had just gone to the gym. So I'm able to do a lot more now. Don't interpret that as I'm doing things I'm not supposed to. I'm still following my surgeon's restrictions. I'm still following the full recovery protocol for a year because I don't want to mess this up. And I figure that if that was scar tissue that popped, it was gonna pop eventually anyways, so it might as well be now. when I'm not back in the full swing of things. So I just want to encourage you that if you are pursuing or thinking about surgery, fusion surgery, at least for my situation, I had a broken back, I had a bilateral pars defect, my vertebrae was slipped forward 13 millimeters, and my disc was gone, L5S1. My nerves were being crushed, my legs were giving out from under me, and I went from being a competitive ultra endurance athlete to sitting on my couch most of the day. But it has already in these 4 months, I have so much more hope of the future of what I am going to be able to do again. And I can walk without my legs giving out from under me. And that's amazing. So catch all the updates down below if you haven't seen any of them yet. And also, please comment down below with your story, or if you have some prayer requests for something that you're going through for pain, or fear of surgery, just let me know. Share your story because I do read them and I will get back to you. That's it for now. I'll see you at 5 months.